So my YouTube channel got monetized about 1 month ago, and I want to show you the results, how much money I made. So this is how much I made for the first month. It all depends on how many views you have and what RPM do you get. During this time, I had about 30,000 views and about 1,000 watch time hours. RPM stands for revenue per mille, which means how much money I make for 1,000 views. I have about 100 videos. For all of them, I have quite a different RPM, but on average is about 3 to 4 euros. Different videos have different RPMs, but with time, the RPM will reflect a better figure. These types of videos often have the highest RPM based on trends I've researched. So if you do content about this, then you can expect to get very good remuneration. And this is the list with the lowest RPM. In order to succeed here, you just need to be very competitive and to make videos that will have lots of views. I think the best way to find your niche is starting with your passion and knowledge. This is how I got into mine. If you check my videos, I was reviewing almost everything, and that was actually my plan, to just do it until I find something that people love it as well. So I was just passionate about hair products. I got a few reviews about a trimmer that was a few years ago, and then a few reviews about hair color dye, and this is how I got into this niche, and people love it. It's not easy, but it's not too hard. In my experience, it takes some time. For some people who are dedicated into some field, could be so easy. Here is a list with other options how to find your niche. It took me about 100 videos to find my niche, and this is the list of the videos that are most profitable. As you can see, the majority of them are about hair trimmers and hair color solutions. People want to see something that is helpful for them. So that's why the reviewing of these products is profitable, because a lot of people are watching them, they're interested, they watch more than 30 seconds, they are engaged with the quality of your content. And I think I'm in the top in my niche, because if you look for a specific trimmer, you find my name in the top. I've used the Pareto principle, which is 80 to 20 rule, but in my case it's more like 90 to 10, because 90% of the revenue comes from top 10 videos. So my approach was to make as many videos as possible in order to find what really gets traction, what I like and what people like. And in the end, I found that from about 100 videos, the majority of the profits are coming from the top 10 of them. Here is actually my Excel file, and you can see that from top 10 videos, I have over 90% of the revenue. So my Pareto principle is closer to 90 to 10. If you find your niche, you can do some videos about it, and at some point in time, you kind of get bored of it, let's say, because you don't want to review all the time the same, for example, in my case, trimmers. And then there is a set number that I can review. There are probably a few dozens of them on the market, which are the best ones. But after that, there should be a continuation. So here's the dilemma. Do you do the content about what you want or about what people need. And here is the trick to find the combination between them. So right now, I'm focusing on trimmers, but later I'll probably focus on something different and explore a new market. I think social media content creation is a very good way to earn money. First of all, because it's a lot of fun, and secondly, it works like passive income. So for example, if I don't post anything, I still get some revenue on a daily basis because people around the world are watching the videos. I make about $3 about per day. I will still continue getting that for a while until the demand for my videos will diminish. But for now, it's quite stable. Also, if I add on more videos, that means that my revenue will increase. Since the very start of my YouTube journey, I've relied on Social Blade to get a behind-the-scene look at channel stats and growth, for insights into subscribers, views, earnings, and more. It's a good tool for smaller channels to understand where they stand. In fact, I even created a spreadsheet using Social Blade to track my growth. It was super motivating to see the progress over time. I think Social Blade is a good tool to see where you stand before you get monetized, but in my experience, I'm in the higher range of what they say. So it's a good thing, it's a nice surprise to have it. So for now, I'm gonna get about €100 or pounds from YouTube. I also get some revenue through the affiliate links, and also I get some contacts from different brands to review their products. At the end of December, I will upload a video that describes how much money I made in 3 months. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing the real numbers from a small YouTube channel and learning tips to grow yours. And also you'll be able to see a lot of new videos about trimmers and not only. I'm pretty sure the better results will come if more work will be done. So consistency is the key, posting good quality videos for the world to see. But it also requires a lot of work, dedication, finding your niche, working hard to deliver the content. And as always, thank you, ciao, bye!